Let's do a quick tour of this unit. This is a 16-foot, 17-passenger plus one wheelchair-bound occupant prisoner transporter that we built for a customer in Northern California. It's built on a Ford F550 chassis with 19,500 gross vehicle weight rating. So this vehicle can be very maneuverable, very easy to drive. And then this configuration has got 6 cells. We'll take a look briefly at them. Before we get inside and look at the cells, I want to show you the construction of these. Every cell has its own primary door, and then also a secondary security door that's got a deadbolt as well as a 2-stage latch. It's got punched louvered openings so you can see what's going on before the deputy opens the door. There's also an acrylic shield here. It might be a little hard to see, but there's an acrylic shield that allows airflow but still prevents someone from spitting in the face of the deputy. Now let's take a look at each cell individually. So the front left cell has room here for 3 occupants. You'll notice that all surfaces are completely covered with bed liner. Your AC ducts are up high, and you've got a partition wall that grants access to the next cell, which has room for 2 occupants and is accessible from the outside as well. Now we're going to cell 2 from the left side, and it's identical to cell 1 on this side. It's got seats for 3 here as well as on the other side of this partition wall, room for 2 inmates. And you don't have to use this door, but it may be handy at times. At the rear left cell, things are configured slightly differently. Here we have seating for 2 at the very back wall, and then you have 2 drop-down seats right here. So these would support 2 more inmates. And when we come over to the other side, we are in our wheelchair occupant cell here, and we've got 3 drop-down seats if you're not using the wheelchair. And if you are using the wheelchair, we have a Braun lift on the side, as well as Q-straints to tie it down, and then an access door for deputies at the rear so they can secure the wheelchair. Every cell has bed liner on all surfaces. There's floor drains, so this can be easily cleaned out if necessary. Plenty of punched openings for good airflow. We've got a speaker in every cell, as well as a video monitor camera with night vision as well, and then a microphone built into that. Now we're on the right side at the rear, and here you can see the Braun Ability lift that we were mentioning, and this just tucks under the floor of that cell there, and the controls are right here on this the inside of that compartment door. Now the second cell from the front, we looked at it from the other side, but now you see it from the side door. You see that it's got room for 2, floor drain, easy steps up, powered step on the outside. And we'll look in the last cell here in the front, and it's the same thing right here. Room for 2 and a partition wall in between. In the cab, we've added a console that includes switches for lighting, your master disconnect, warning lights to indicate compartment doors open or stairs down, your siren control, and your PA right here. Then a place for our customer to mount their radio. Controls for the climate control system or air conditioning in the back module that also indicates what the temperature is back there. And then here we've got the DVR for the security camera system. And here we have the monitor for that system as well. Might be a little tough to see. There you go.